common same story. And that's the prayer, the content of the prayer I'm going to, but I need to just talk to you in a few minutes. Friendship first, relationship next. For every young man who is listening to me, or any lady listening to me right now, before you get into marriage, first thing you must understand is make a friend. The very first thing you need to do, make a friend. When you as a young man, you are approaching someone, you are approaching a lady that you want to get married to, when you make your intention known to that lady, give that lady the privilege and the opportunity to also pray about it. And your friendship, you can be friends, but you understand the friendship has the male and the female. I will explain to you in a few minutes. I don't have much time. I just want you to understand that. And if you are a lady, young man just proposed to you, want to get married to you, don't run and rush into that marriage, or else you'll be rushed back. First thing you need to do is to make friends. Tell them from God, and you are not convinced yet. Tell the person, let's be friends for now. And when you are making friends, there are four components that attribute to friendship. If you don't understand that, don't go into relationship, because it is relationship that ends into marriage. Friendship, I can be a friend to you, we might not get married. So understand this as I'm telling you. What are the four components or the cardinal point that surrounds friendship? Number one, communication. Communication. In your friendship, see, I'm teaching you how you will actually know how God speaks. Because certain set of people have already bastardized their dreams. They feel that only when they go into dream, if they don't dream about that man, if they don't dream about that woman, God is not talking. God can talk to you in different ways, diverse way. God is not stereotyped. So God can speak to you in different way, but this is what I'm telling you, how to get to know. Number one, communication. When I talk communication, I'm talking about conversation. You have conversation. As you become friends, you can communicate with yourself. Ask yourself question. Don't go into relationship first. Ask yourself question. Talk to yourself like friends. Talk to one another. Be careful of creating an idol in your heart towards that person. Our friendship, communication. In your communication as a man, don't be possessive. Don't be manipulative. Communication, be free in your communication. And then a lady, don't be possessive. Currently, I had a case of people that are married for years now. But when this relationship was about to start, I look at the lady. I happen to know the young man that wanted to get married to the lady, and I also know the lady, but I knew them separately. So when the lady came and said, this is the guy he wants to get married to, I said, I know him for some years, but it's been long, we lost contact. Then I told her this same thing I'm telling you. I wanted relationship for friendship first. And in the first friendship, I told her certain thing. Ask this guy, ask this guy, ask this guy. But you know what she could do? She was sharp. She was sharper than herself. She went ahead. She heard me. She respected what I said. But she went ahead and then made the guy to be careful anytime he's around me, that she watch whatever he says. And so I knew that, because I knew the guy to be someone who is as very outspoken, can talk. But suddenly I saw that he was retarding. So sometimes, some few things, I brought it out for a revelation. But the caution from the lady, I got to know that. But all of a sudden, because that communication gap was out, because he felt that if that person should say certain thing, I will not know. But then, if she told me a lie too. She told me lies or certain things that I know before her. She told me, but I felt they were Christian. But I'm not going to enforce myself into them. But communication. She became possessive and manipulative to that guy. But the guy too was pretending, because he wanted to get married too. And both of them were deceiving one another. Is it me they thought they are deceiving? Years have gone. Eventually, they got married. Something happened. And then they got me into the discussion. So I met this one, spoke with this one individually, spoke with the ladies individually, spoke with the guy individually, and I discovered what happened with them started from the time they were supposed to know each other. They were deceiving themselves. And who could have opened their eyes to understand certain things? They were already, I was married, so it's not that I'm interested. So I don't know why the other, all those things. Eventually, what they could not learn at the time they enter into a relationship, it became a serious problem with them now. Now, this one is hiding from you, this one is hiding from you. They have no trust for themselves. Eventually, I look at the lady, because the lady seems to be closer. I said to her, I said, there are things you were hiding. I said, do you remember I told you this? Why didn't you say? She was trying to cry. I said, sorry. Your person you got married to, you told the person to be quiet when he's around me. Then she now started me. She thought that person told me. Started grounding the road. But that's the story. Now, to the glory of God, it's easier to avoid a thing than to amend it. Prevention is better than cure. Of course, it can be cured by prayer, by you listening to instruction. So we have to now be tutoring them. That's what I'm telling you. Before you go into a relationship, make that person a friend. And in your friendship, make sure there is one communication. That communication should not be manipulative, should not be possessive. Don't let you as a young man, don't be possessive. Give the lady opportunity to express herself. And when you're also talking, don't be possessive. This is what I want. This is what I want. Then you'll be manipulative. Number two, I'm talking of 4 components of friendship. Before you go into relationship, I said friendship first, relationship next. The second one thing is compassion. Compassion. When I talk of compassion, I'm talking of affection. You study this person individually. Is this person a compassionate person? Is it someone who can easily overlook things? How do you know whether a guy is compassionate? Ask the guy if he has a sister, either senior or junior, elder or younger. If he has a mother, how does this person talk? Does he have compassion? Does he take care of his mother or his younger sister? Find out the way he talks about them. Does he show affection towards them? Then that's a signal to you. If he hates the younger or senior elder sister or the mother, is nothing to him. You understand? That's a flag to you. You have to be careful. That is how you get friendship. Don't enter, because you enter into a relationship, there's a problem without being friend. That's why it is always essential you marry your friend. Marry your friend, not a stranger and not a foe. So you understand that. Compassion. Is it someone, and you as a lady, and if you are trying to get a lady, just watch. Is this someone who how does he take care of the younger brother or younger sister, or younger elder sister, brother? That's as a lady, you are studying that person. How does he speak against his siblings? You need to understand. Is this someone who has a compassionate heart? If it's not, be careful, because that person can pretend. There's something in your hand is sin, and so you must have friendship. Sometimes you understand certain things. Is this someone that can let go? In friendship, in compassionate heart, if you are a giver as a lady, and that guy is always preventing you from giving, you should know that he will be stingy to you. And if the guy is also a giver, and you just prevent him from doing the right thing he should do, remember, you are not possessive yet. You are not yet married. You study. If he's a giver, give him the opportunity to give. It's giving to the work of God. It's giving to the things of God. It's helping others, helping those who are in need. you should understand that it's going to be a benefit to you. So that you must study that one, compassion, whether that person is compassionate enough. And then number 3, compatibility. Compatibility. In friendship, that's where you know this, not in relationship. In friendship, you know whether both of you are compatible. Is he a person of vision or a person of television? Is she a person of vision or a person of television? Listen to me. If you go into someone that is not compatible with you, you are a lady with vision, but this guy likes television. Be careful. Because as a lady, if you marry a man with television, your friend that has vision, you will watch your friend that has vision in your husband's television. So you understand, what can be compatibility? When I talk about compatibility, you talk about adaptability. How adaptable are both of you in all whatever you do? Learn to adapt to each other. Compatibility. And there are different things to come. We have spiritual compatibility. We have biological compatibility. You must study that. This is known in friendship, not in relationship. Compatibility. Number 1, if you want to understand, science says certain things, AS, all those genotype, whatever, you understand that. Don't understand your own genotype, understand the person's genotype. That's part of compatibility. That's biology. Spiritual compatibility also you must understand that. Number 1, you must know this person has relationship with God. If he does not have relationship with God and you have relationship with God, you are not compatible. You are not. If you have the fear of God, but this person have no fear of God, you are not compatible. You cannot marry the son of Satan or the daughter of Satan, or else Satan will become your father-in-law. So you need to understand that compatibility. Learn to adapt, but you understand compatibility. Spiritually, you must know, is this kind of person that will help me, to attain better spiritually? Are there other things? You must compatibility. Understand the lineage that person is also coming from. Friendship before you go into relationship. Number 4 component of friendship is what I call the chemistry. The chemistry. Number 2 is compassion. And number 4, chemistry. You see, don't lose yourself. You must keep your value. As a man, you must keep your value. You must keep your value in everything you do. It's very important. If you don't keep your value, you see, there are certain things. If you're a man of prayer and you want to get into marriage, you must understand that that communication must be intact.